Hi crafters, it's Hannah here from HanCraftedCards.com. Welcome to my channel today. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make this card using this week's colour challenge, 3 colour challenge colours. I'm going to be showing you how to make the card, how I use the colours, and also how to use a card sketch. You might have seen this before and not been sure what to do with them, so I'm going to be showing you how I use that, and also how you can play along with the colour challenge. So if you're new to my channel, then please consider subscribing, because I put new videos up every single Monday, Wednesday and Saturday, and I would love to have you in the sub club. So let's get into this tutorial. So the colours for this week's colour challenge are Pumpkin Pie, Watermelon Wonder and Emerald Envy. If you've forgotten how the colour challenge works, I will just quickly tell you. I've numbered all of the Stampin' Up colours, and the 50 colours, randomly 1 to 50. And when you comment on this video with 3 numbers between 1 and 50, I pick a comment, and whoever comment I pick, those 3 numbers, whatever they correspond to colour wise, those will be the colours for next week's challenge. So for this week, Nona commented with 3, 23 and 33, so that gave us Pumpkin Pie, Watermelon Wonder and Emerald Envy. So I just picked her comment. That was, you know, I didn't look at whichever colours first and then decide. I just picked a comment, and those are the ones I go with straight away. So those are the colours for this week's challenge. So along with the colour challenge, I thought I would show you how I use card sketches. So I follow mojomonday.blogspot.com, and every Monday they put up a card challenge and you can play along with that challenge. So this is the card sketch for this week, and you might be looking at that thinking, I don't know what I would do with that. So I thought I would show you how I use card sketches. And if you're familiar with scrapbooking, there are scrapbook sketch pages as well, similar sort of thing. So for this sketch, you can see the outer line is obviously your card base. Then you've got another line very close to it, which is your first layer, this one here. Then you've got this grey colour here. Then this green strip here is another layer. Then you've got this banner piece, which is what your sentiment is going to be on. Then you've got these 2 embellishments here. Now it's got stars on here. You don't have to use stars, you can use whatever you want. I'm not going to use stars because I don't have 2 star sizes. I'm going to use flowers because that's what I've got. And then you've got some twine or ribbon, whatever you want it to be, going across and tied into a bow. So the card base, I'm going to go with Whisper White, because most people have Whisper White. And this is the thick Whisper White cardstock. Then my second layer is again going to be Whisper White, because I do quite like white on white. And I'll pop that up with dimensionals. This grey layer, I am going to use, I think, Pumpkin Pie, and I did have, there it is. I've got some Pumpkin Pie cardstock. So this is still using the colours from my colour challenge. Let me turn those around so you can see them. There you go. Those are the 3 colours. So I'm still using those colours. So Pumpkin Pie. I'm going to have a look at the sketch and see, okay, it's even on the left and the right, but it's closer to the top than it is to the bottom, so it's a rectangle. That's fine. So I'm going to have a look at my cardstock, and say, okay, I think it's got to be about that far from the left, so it should be roughly even on the right hand side, so that would bring me to about there. And I'm just squeezing it with my thumb and making a mark. See if you can see that. There you go, that mark there. And then it's all the way to the top, and at the bottom it looks probably about there. And again, just making a mark with my thumb. Bring my trimmer, just move those inks out of the way for a second. And lining up those marks that I made, the cutting groove on my trimmer, and cutting. And then thinking, yeah, that looks about right. Even on the two sides, and it's shorter. There's a bigger gap at the bottom. That's great. So then we've got this piece that's going along there, and for that I'm going to use Emerald Envy. A couple of ways that you could do this. I'm just going to cut a small inch strip of the Emerald Envy. Like so. And I'm going to want this about half an inch actually showing at the bottom. So I'm just going to put some fuse along there. And then using my grid paper to make sure I am straight and even as best as possible anyway. I'm lining this up. And then I'm just going to use my scissors and cut the excess off this side. Okay, make sure that is down, and then this is going to be stuck on the base. Well, not the base, the mat. And we want to be even left to right, and it's all the way to the top. Okay, so you can see we've got the grey piece and the green strip. So that is then going to be layered on top. But before we stick that down, I want to wrap the twine around, and our sentiment. So I'm going to just take a 2-inch strip of cardstock and use the banner punch to make a banner. And again, looking at my sketch, I'm thinking, that might be a little bit too long because it doesn't go all the way to the top of this section here. There's a bit of a gap. So I could bring it down to there. And actually I don't think I'm going to trim any off it. I think it's okay for the length. So I'm just going to stamp our sentiment on here because that's what this is showing us here. Oops, sorry. Where to stamp your sentiment. For that I'm going to use the Designer Tea stamp set. This is a stamp set that you can get for free during Celebration. For every £45 you spend, you can pick something for free from the Celebration brochure. And there are some new items that are actually available. What's the date? Is it the 20th? yeah, actually from today, that you can choose. So there's loads of free items that you can choose, which is great. Everybody loves free stuff. So I'm going to use I think have it, eat it, do it all. If you're happy and you know it, keep it up. I think I'll use that one. And I will use, I think, Watermelon Wonder. That's one of the colours from the colour challenge. And I've smudged it already. Let's flip that over. I'm trying to get even in the centre. There we go. Awesome. And I'll stick this on to this layer. It's good to use your grid paper because then you can see whether or not your lines are straight. Okay, so to add our twine, just gonna put some adhesive on the back, press the twine into the adhesive and then start to wrap it around. And I'm pressing it into the adhesive as I go. Okay. And this is going to be popped up with some dimensionals. And you can stick it over the top of your twine, that's totally fine. And one in the middle. So bringing in our card base. Okay, so I still have to do these two embellishments here and a nice bow. So for the bow, whoops, I am going to, don't know if I've done this on, I can't remember if I've done any video. This is a nice way to tie a double bow. You take 2 fingers, wrap it around, in and over. Actually I need a bigger bit here. So you're going over the 2, in the middle, over, in the middle, over, in the middle. Then this piece goes over the top of all of it, like so, and you're forming a loop here. You can see this loop here. You're going to bring this round and into that loop and pull that tight. Slide it off your fingers and you've got a double bow. Yeah? If you need me to show you that again, let me know. And I will stick that with some glue dots. There we go. So That's our double bow. And then lastly, for these two embellishments here, I don't have stars, so I'm going to use flowers. So there's two tones of the embellishments, and it's a lighter grey and a darker grey. So I'm going to go with the pumpkin pie and the watermelon wonder, because they're sort of a lighter shade and a darker shade of colours that kind of go together. The Emerald Envy doesn't really sort of carry on, if that makes sense. So I thought these two would be better. Oops, oh my goodness, I'm dropping everything today. As I said, I've got flowers and not stars. I've got Petite Petals and the Flower Shop. And got this flower. Where's it gone? And seriously, I'm dropping everything. This flower. They kind of are similar. Oh, I've got stamps everywhere. Okay. So I'm going to do the smaller one. Pumpkin pie. And the bigger one. Go. And then the punches for those. That one. Go. Whoops. And these need some dimensionals on the back, I think. So we've got one about there. There we go. Awesome. So that is this week's colour challenge card. I hope that you liked it and that you give it a try with the 3 random colours. As I say, it's quite fun just having 3 random colours and you're not knowing what they're going to be and seeing what you can do with them. This week I think it was quite easy to put it together, and then also using a card sketch, so that's a good one to follow. So that's the card for today. I hope that you like it. If you do, like I said, please share it with your friends. If you know anybody who would like to take part in a colour challenge, just share it out. That would be awesome. And if you do make a card with, like I said, it doesn't have to be the Stampin' Up colours, just these similar colours, then just let me know. Tag me on Instagram. I'll have my Instagram tag. It's #HanCraftedCards Colour Challenge, and you'll be able to see all the other colour challenges that I have posted on there as well. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and for liking and commenting and subscribing to my channel. I love that, the fact that you actually watch. It's awesome. So thank you very much for that, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.